Why do the rich always seem to win, no matter what's happening in the economy? Why do crashes barely faze them, while everyone else scrambles to survive? It's not about luck, and it's not just higher paychecks. It's because the top 1% manage their money using very different rules. Rules most people were never taught. Today, we're going behind the scenes. We'll break down how the wealthy actually think about money and how you can apply those same strategies starting now. This isn't theory, it's practical, it's proven, and it's powerful. If you're ready to stop living paycheck to paycheck, listen closely. Welcome to Hustle into Wealth, where we simplify wealth building for real people. Today's topic is more than just tips, it's a mindset shift. We're diving into the actual habits and money systems the wealthy use every day, not the flashy stuff, the real disciplined playbook behind long term success. This is what sets the 1% apart from how they think to how they act. And here's the best part: you don't need $1 million to get started. All you need is the right framework. So whether you're just starting out or already investing, this is for you. Let's begin with how the 1% view wealth differently from everyone else. It all starts with one powerful idea. The 1% think in terms of assets, not income. The average person focuses on income. They ask, how much do I make per hour, per week? But the wealthy ask, what do I own that pays me over time? That mindset changes everything. Instead of chasing raises, they chase assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, because assets generate income on autopilot. That's called passive income, and it compounds over time. The 1% build portfolios that keep growing even while they sleep. They don't trade time for money. They trade money for freedom. Your goal? Own more things that pay you and less that cost you. They track every dollar ruthlessly. You'll never hear a wealthy person say, I don't know where my money went. They track every dollar like a CEO tracks company revenue. Why? Because what gets measured gets improved. They use software like Mint, YNAB, Personal Capital, or hire professionals. They don't hope they're saving enough. They know it. They review expenses monthly, check cash flow weekly, and audit spending often. Even billionaires know their net worth to the dollar. This level of control creates clarity, confidence, and momentum. The opposite, blind spending, credit card stress, and missed opportunities. If you want to think like the 1%, start treating your finances like a business. Strategic debt, not consumer debt. Most people use debt to buy things that lose value: clothes, cars, gadgets. The 1% use debt to build wealth. They borrow to buy rental properties that cash flow. They use leverage to grow businesses or invest in stocks carefully. Strategic debt helps them accelerate returns without draining cash. They always calculate the risk and plan for downturns. It's never emotional, it's mathematical. Meanwhile, consumer debt, like high-interest credit cards, is avoided at all costs. They don't pay 25% interest on things they don't need. They use credit wisely and always make it work for them, not against them. They pay themselves last, but save first. It sounds backwards, but the wealthy save and invest first, then spend what's left. Most people do the opposite. They spend first, and if anything's left, they save. That's why they stay broke. The 1% automate savings. They prioritize investing like a bill they must pay. They understand that today's discipline creates tomorrow's freedom. They don't fall for lifestyle inflation every time income goes up. Instead, they lock in habits early. 10%, 20%, even 30% of income saved. This creates a gap, a growing snowball of wealth. That's the real flex. Long-term freedom, not short-term spending. They think long-term, obsessively. The 1% have mastered the art of thinking long term. They don't panic over short term market drops. They don't chase hype or trends. They play the long game because they know time is their greatest asset. Warren Buffett made over 90% of his wealth after age 50. Why? Because he let compounding do the heavy lifting. The wealthy invest with a 10, 20, or even 50-year horizon. They build wealth slowly. Then it explodes. Their patience turns into power. Because most people give up too soon. If you can think in decades, you'll be shocked at what's possible. So, what separates the 1% from the rest? It's not luck, inheritance, or insider deals. It's how they manage what they already have. They think in terms of ownership, not hours worked. They track, they save, they invest, and they do it on purpose. And here's the truth: anyone can start thinking like the wealthy. You don't need millions, just the mindset. Track your money, buy assets, think long term. Because wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how you manage what you've got. Wondering where the 1% are putting their money in 2025? In our next video, we reveal their top investment strategies right now. From real estate to dividend stocks, from gold to private equity, we break it all down and show you how to copy the smart money, even if you're starting small, so don't miss it. Click the link and start investing like the wealthy today.